So now that our machine has been top and bottom threaded, before we ever start sewing on the garment, we always want to test the machine just to make sure it's going to work for us. So we'll just check everything here. When we get over here to the needle, we should undo the clamp here and take the needle out and make sure the flat side of the needle is pointing away from us and the round side is pointing towards us. When the needle is in position, this dark spot that we see here is now shiny with the needle. So it's dark when the needle isn't all the way up, but when the needle is all the way to the top, you'll see that it's shiny. And then we're going to do the clamp up really tight because the needle has to work hard here. All right, we're going to sew straight. So here we see that for a straight stitch, we have to be A on the pattern selector dial, and then we need to be orange in the stitch width dial. There we are. And here in our stitch length dial, we can be any one of those, but for a standard seam here, we're going to have it on 3. So a straight stitch, A03. Let's just check. First we'll place the needle, then we'll place the pressure foot. Make sure your hands are in front of this line here and just guide your fabric. See how well it does? You just need to guide it. When the needle is placed down into the fabric, you can lift the pressure foot from the back here and turn and pivot your fabric. This holds your place on the fabric. We can check here now on the back and to make sure that the stitches are even in length and even tension. It's looking good, so we can carry on here. Now we would like to try our zigzag. So hand wheel towards yourself until your take-up lever is in the upright position here. Then you can turn your zigzag dial to produce a zigzag. A standard zigzag that we use for seam finish at this school is 3. So for a zigzag position, A3, 3. When I want to move it, I'm going to put my needle down and turn and carry on. Let's just say I want to try a bigger zigzag. My take-up lever's in the upright position. I can turn this to a larger zigzag and see what I think of it there. Maybe I want to try a smaller zigzag. I'll put my pressure foot down, take-up lever in the upright position, and turn this down to a 1. My machine is humming along. I can hear it sounds very happy. I'm going to pull my fabric to the side. I'm going to cut my threads so I have no hairy garments here. And I'm going to make sure that I'm ready now to sew on my sewing machine. I'm happy with the stitch length and tension that the machine is sewing at.